An all-new time, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged, and investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.
FBI, open up! Welcome to this episode of the Sonny and Staxx Show. Hey,
Thank you, Bill. Thank you, everybody.
You guys said 2 times, like for real.
You know, I'm on the 3rd floor. They're hanging outside my window.
I know, right? You hear streamers and shit everywhere, huh? How you been, man?
I think I hear them on the roof.
Yeah, probably. They got drones and
I
shit
think I need
outside
to
your
go.
window,
I need
right?
to go to. Yeah. I think I need to go to therapy. I can't stop drawing.
You're a popular guy, man. So how you been?
It's hanging in there. My son is and his family are. He just texted me. They're on their way to Knoxville, Tennessee for a week.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Cheeks. I seen
Mr.
video.
Cheeks.
I seen the video with you and him, and
Is he the
like,
best?
yeah, that's not good enough. He goes, I'll show you. Like, throwing himself back.
Hey, he goes, "Is that cool?"
Yeah.
Then I said, and I said to him, "I think I got a Dorito stuck in my butt again."
Again? Why does he do that often?
Okay, Pop, I'll get it out. Hey, Vicky, Pink Panther, Patrick.
What's good, everybody? Thank you guys for joining us today. We got we're gonna discuss some things and some stuff and some things.
Thanks. But before we do that, did you see or hear one of the other content creators put up a video about you from fucking years ago and talked about you?
No, can't say I did. I don't. These people are aliens to me, man. They don't exist.
Okay.
Not in my world. So I
Okay.
don't know. But thank you for thinking about me. I really appreciate it, whoever it was. keep talking. It'll do you good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Hey, Daniel.
we got some crazy news in the news today. We're going to talk about a state trooper was killed in Connecticut yesterday, right in the town over from me. He was doing a traffic stop, and a car plowed into him right on the highway, killed him instantly. And he kept going, and they ended up catching him. He has a $5 million bond. I'm going to show you guys pictures of the guy who killed the cop and pictures of the cop. So they have this guy in custody. It started a crazy backup of traffic. Like, it was insane. Traffic everywhere.
I can imagine.
Yeah, and they're having all these different services now for the trooper that got killed. He was a young kid. Very sad. Yeah, it's sad. Like, and the guy was drunk.
Oh, I kind of figured. I figured he was high on something.
They usually
Now, is he a citizen?
Right? I don't know. He's from Hartford. He has a Spanish sounding name, but that doesn't say anything, you know.
Nope.
But they said he was under the influence. Let's see. He looks like he's still under the influence on this picture.
This is arrest picture?
Yeah. I'm trying to get it.
Wow, he looks like me. Oh, that is me.
$5 million his bond is.
That's crazy. So that means 500,000 cash, right?
I don't know. I don't even think they would let him out, to tell you the truth. They charge him with manslaughter.
Vehicular manslaughter?
Yep. All right. So here, I'm going to play a video for you guys.
Mile High.
They have identified the man accused of killing a trooper
Oh,
in a hit-and-run crash. Alex Oyola Sanchez is charged with second-degree manslaughter in the death of Trooper First Class Aaron Pelletier. Troopers say Oyola Sanchez crossed over the line while Pelletier was conducting a traffic stop on I-84 in Southington and then kept driving for another 5 miles. They say that Oyola Sanchez was driving under the influence and did not have a valid license.
Hold on, let me get this. Let's just load a little bit. It's loading.
Suspect still in the hospital this afternoon. His bond set at $5 million. Oyola Sanchez does not appear to have a prior record here in Connecticut, but he did plead guilty to speeding in Virginia in 2020.
Yeah, he doesn't have a record because he's not a citizen, probably. Right?
That very well
No,
could
this
be.
is the cop that got killed. He was outside his car. You see the highway. I mean, 84 is a pretty busy highway. And
They're in the
dangerous.
HOV lanes. So this guy crossed
Yeah,
into the HOV lane. Fuck.
Yeah, slammed, killed him instantly.
Hey, Don
Real
Lee,
sad.
Lindsay.
Sad situation. Lindsay,
Very
how
sad.
are you? Mile High. Robert, what's up, man? Will they cut his
I had a bunch
hair?
of friends in the day that were on the Connecticut State Police. They said
Did
they
you?
ran it. They said they ran it like you were in the army, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, they are no joke, man. They
Mhm.
are very militant out here on the state police. They don't fuck around. You do
Hey,
not wanna be pulled-
Maureen. Yeah.
You do not want to be pulled over by a state police officer.
Well,
and,
you don't want to give him.
shit.
You don't want to give him shit. When I was
No.
with AMP, the president got pulled over for, well, it doesn't matter what for, but, and I had connections back in the day on both sides, so I had to call a friend up, and he was, all right, you need to come up. So I had to drive all the way up to Hartford, same place, and
Yeah,
and
H barracks, the
And then-
H barracks, right?
yeah, exactly, and then speak to the trooper who was already contacted by somebody down in New York. And he goes, all right, I spoke to so-and-so, we'll do the right thing. Where's the guy? So I bring the president over, and I introduce them to each other. And this asshole goes, how fucking long do I got to be here?
Oh, God.
The guy looks at me, and he walks away. I go, what is wrong with you? What do you mean? I thought you took care of it. I said, but you got to be nice to these people. So he knocked out the main charge. He got that taken out, and he still wanted him to walk away with a ticket. So we got him for illegal changing lanes or something like that, whatever it is. But, you're talking about 4 hours out of my life to help this guy out,
Should have let him do it himself. You're
Yeah.
screwed. You
Yeah.
probably would have ended up in jail.
He would have been in prison.
Going in there talking shit is not a smart idea. Definitely not.
Yeah, Mile High. We're going to get to that. It's I predicted, as you know, I told you when we talked a while back, that they were saying it's going to be a hung jury, and I said no, he's going to be convicted. But the appeals, there's just too many appeals.
So
Too
his
many.
sentencing is July 11th, I believe, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So after he was convicted, and it wasn't. What about Bill Clinton, man? Didn't he give Paula Jones some money to shut the
Bill
fuck
Clinton
up? Get out of
did
here.
the same thing. All of Hillary Clinton's stuff. I mean, there's a list of people that could have been treated to the same process that he was, but they didn't do it because you don't do that to an ex-president. So they did the right thing, but this guy, nope.
I think it's a witch hunt. Even though I'm not political, I'm not on either side. I don't care. I think none of them have our best interests.
Mhm.
And but it seems very political, like it's a witch hunt. It really does. Like they're trying to do this so he's not able to run. But so what happens? He gets convicted. What happens next? Because one thing that I've seen is after he got convicted, he's out in the hallway and he says, "This is a very corrupt trial. The judge is corrupt." He's talking all kinds of shit. You don't do that before your sentencing, man.
He called the judge the devil.
Oh man, I think that's gonna come back to haunt him.
That's what hurt him during this whole thing. His mouth. You know,
It's
and again,
insane.
I'm doing the same thing. I'm not jumping for either side. I go for, I put myself in that seat. What if it was us going through that shit,
Hey, listen, I already know that the justice system is a sham. You
Mhm.
know, they'll convict a ham sandwich.
And they can.
Yeah, and they'll do it to any one of us. It doesn't matter. If they feel like they want to prosecute you for any type of reason, your ass is going to prison. There is no, but I'm innocent. The justice system's going to take care. They're going to see I'm in. No, it's not.
No.
You're
Especially
guilty.
when you're going for an indictment in a grand jury. They know what you want them to do. All they want you to do is provide them with an easy avenue into doing it, and then yes, boom. I pay well over 90%, if not 95%, of cases brought before the grand jury. They stamp it to indict.
Yeah, you're convicted before you're even.
You're correct. What happened in the Bronx?
The big rally that he had a couple days ago. Did you see how many people were at that rally?
Forget that. You see how many people couldn't get into the rally?
It was thousands and thousands. I'll tell you right now how many people were there.
You need a calculator?
Yeah.
I got my shoes off. I can use my toes if you want.
Yeah. Start counting. For you right now.
Staxx Cars and No More Cigars. I love that name.
Bro, these crowds were insane.
Yeah, I saw the picture of everybody that couldn't get in. That had to be a couple of grand.
35,000. 35,000 people were at that rally.
Yeah, he's not going to go to prison.
You don't think he's facing 4 years in prison, so he could technically go to prison.
No, he could. I'm just saying I don't think he's going to. He's going to be hit with some heavy fucking fines and
he'll just come out with a new shoe line and be like, all right,
thank you, Maureen. What? Yeah,
right? Come out with a new shoe.
With heavy fines, and he's going to be hit with yeah, there you go.
35,000 people went to that rally.
Hey, I know that guy.
They're trying to keep him off the campaign trail.
Correct.
But
it's not just throw enough shit in his way that he can't concentrate on his campaign trail.
Yeah, but all this publicity with him getting convicted and going through the system, I think it's giving him more power.
More people are jumping on him, saying that could be me, like I just said before. Absolutely.
It could be anybody. It could be anybody.
Absolutely. But I think he'll get heavy fines, and he will get a heavy restricted probation.
You think?
Yep.
He's facing a maximum of 4 years, so technically they could put him in jail. And then what would happen next? He'd appeal it and get out. I've heard of that happening, but I've never. How come I couldn't appeal it when I went to prison?
You weren't appealing.
Yeah, I wasn't the president either. I wasn't an ex-president, right?
Uh-huh. Look, just chilling. Trump is the modern day Teflon Don. Did
you hear De Niro at the outside the courthouse? He's like, "You guys are all gangsters. He's a gangster." I thought you're a gangster, but you just play one on TV, right? You're not really a gangster.
Thank you, Maureen. I'm getting there.
I had to show you this picture. I had to.
No, I told you don't show it.
It's hilarious.
Oh, Jesus.
Look at the little guy, Sammy.
With a gun. He's got an Uzi and Michael's got gasoline. Is that what that is? Gasoline?
Yeah, that's his gas scheme.
Oh, God almighty. Well, they're on their way to Philadelphia?
Yeah. Probably.
Holy Jesus.
And this
he's celebrating today.
Yeah, right? Who said it? It was another actor put a post up. You got your win, Robert. Like, get the fuck out of here. This, if anything, this helps Trump, I think.
Yeah. The only thing is, there's like, I think 11 more trials still going on. So don't tell me this isn't a witch hunt. There isn't a person on that ever walked this fucking planet that had 11 different cases going on against them. It's crazy.
He has more coming?
Yeah. Yeah. This was number 3. Now he's got more coming. It's not done yet.
Yeah, because one of them was a civil case, right?
And now they just came out with a new one down in Georgia. He got indicted yesterday.
Oh my God.
If I'm sitting in another country somewhere watching all this going on, I'm like,
our country is in major trouble. Major trouble. We're going to be stuck with no leader.
We're better off here.
Stuck with no leader.
Crazy, man.
I mean, what?
Donald Trump said he should have hired Joey Molino's lawyer. He hired a group of tax lawyers to defend him in a criminal court.
And I think it's totally illegal for them, his ex-lawyer, to be up there testifying. That is crazy. Have your ex-lawyer, that's a breach of confidentiality right there.
Yeah, but when you rat, and that's that's what he did. He's a rat.
It's like all these other guys, Barillo Lips, A-Light.
Everything goes away. Rat squad. Every possible thing against you goes away.
He'll just join the rat squad and they can all rat it up together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Insane. It's insane.
They definitely want to stop him from running. They want him to say, fuck this, I'm done. You win or something like this and just like disappear.
I don't see that happening.
Arizona also. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, yeah, that's still going on there too. But the DA down in Atlanta is under her own investigation and going to trial.
Yeah, that's the one. Is that the one that's prosecuting Young Thug, the rapper, right?
Well, yeah, she's she hired a guy that she's been banging.
Yes, he had relations with the guy. What the fuck is that?
Exactly.
How
and then taking the money for trips and everything else out of the great salary that she gave this guy to pay for that, and a boat and a car, and they went on vacations and they flew halfway around the world. And what?
It doesn't make sense, man.
And they don't, and then they don't dismiss her from the case. What the hell are you trying to tell the people of America when the DA that's gonna say it's me on the DA that's gonna try to put me in jail is gonna be in the cell next to me? It's fucking ridiculous.
So they're gonna prosecute him and then
prosecute her.
Yeah, right after.
Oh my God.
So it says Stephen King made some remarks. He's continuing to hit out at Donald Trump, with the horror author's latest election comments receiving 770,000 views on Twitter. Would like to I can't even read what it says.
Oh, moderator?
It says, no, Stephen King. He made a post about this whole situation.
Oh,
he said, would you like to continue rollback of women's reproductive rights? Vote Trump. That's what it says.
Oh my God almighty. Hey, Mike Clifford.
I swear, all these like different political things that they have, like all these bills and things, they blame it on the president. And the president has nothing to do with it. He just signs off.
Gotcha, 52.
But it all goes through Congress. Congress runs the country. It's not the president.
And Soros runs Congress.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And these people.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that, Sonny.
I learned it from Diddy.
Have you ever met Diddy?
Yeah. I did security twice at his home in the Hamptons.
Did you?
Yeah. 30
what did
guys.
You see, Sonny? What did you see?
Oh, my God. Drugs, naked people, animals, helicopters landing in the backyard. Crazy stuff. Couple of fights.
Wow.
Big, beautiful house, of course. They paid the police. The police were there directing the traffic in and out.
I think he's a grand jury was just put
Convened
up for him. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think he's looking at some big time trouble. Don't say what you think he's gonna do.
Well,
like he did last time.
he's got some bargaining power. You know that.
You think he's gonna try to unalive himself?
No.
Mr. Ron Diddy.
Look at this. Oh my God.
But the feds found some tapes.
Yeah.
With him and some escorts on it. Male
And
escorts.
and other people, quote unquote, of significance.
Yeah, and they were like abusing these people.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
That's the trafficking part that they're talking about. Plus, he was having girls flown to friends and everything else. That's also considered trafficking.
Was he with this guy?
Yeah. Look, no. I will not let you do that to me again.
He's like, all right.
All
Next
right,
thing you know, bam! By the end of the party, this is him. One too many Bud Lights there, Chief.
Harvey, how do you like my dress?
Oh. Bob De Niro, the bozo.
There he is.
Man, he took a lot of backlash for that, for saying them comments out there. But it was 100% staged, because if you look in the background, you can see different people who are associated with some other people. Bring back a Mr. Robert.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that?
I did not. I know it now.
Yeah, I'll send you the pictures.
Okay.
Should never mix cheap vodka.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, people were asking me about the whole
cheap vodka will make you stutter.
Cheap vodka will make you start rapping. Think you're a rap star.
Yeah, he's way behind on that album, man.
I know. What's up with that? Where's the album? All of a sudden he disappeared, huh? What the fuck's going on with him?
He's trying to find the lawyer that he ratted against to represent him.
And so people were asking me about that whole lawsuit situation. Well, I think that guy Proctor's probably going to get hit with one, because he said exactly what I said to even be hit with a lawsuit. So good luck with that. And we'll see how yours pans out. But,
yeah.
Yeah, mine panned out to they dropped it.
They dropped it, exactly.
There is nothing going to happen. I don't owe money. There was so they put a default judgment against me, right?
Yep.
But I put paperwork in, and they failed to recognize my paperwork.
Right. It was laying somewhere on a desk.
But I have the receipts. So
that they received it, yeah.
Yeah, I have the receipts. So all of a sudden, I don't know what happened, but because I heard some comments like, oh, Dominic wanted the money, but the lawyers didn't. That doesn't even make sense, because the lawyers are the ones that come after you.
He sure is, moderator. He sure is. Wait a minute. Dominic wanted the judgment money he was trying to get from you, and the lawyer said no.
Does that make sense?
Let's just drop it.
Yeah, the lawyer said, nah, we're just getting the job.
Come on now. How much more? You don't need money, do you?
And guess what? I have an investor, and they gave me a lot more than the verdict was for.
Mm-hmm. One guy quit. One of the owners.
I start filming this weekend. Back again. Yeah, filming
tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we're filming the series this weekend.
I'm telling you, I tell the chat too. You were showing me all the equipment that you have, and it's really amazing. It really is.
Yeah, it's next level stuff. I'm trying to bring it to another level.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see.
Hey, Jesus.
Full production is starting.
Yeah, go back to that picture.
And that was just kind of like a dry run, you know?
Yeah, but look at that. I love that guy in the middle there. He looks like Fat Tony Solano.
He's a funny guy, and he plays the part perfect. It's perfect.
Thank you,
Everything is
Jesus. Look at him. It's Fat Tony Solano with the cigar and everything. Unbelievable.
It is perfect, man.
Look at that. That's some equipment. That is unbelievable. That is great.
Oh, just wait. I got more. I got
I'm sure you do.
That was kind of like a dry run to see exactly what I needed, where I needed to sharpen up some areas.
Mm-hmm.
And I got it all together. So we'll see.
Well, one thing you have in your favor over a lot of independents out there is you're basically almost a genius at editing. So you saved yourself a ton of money there, and you guaranteed that it's done the way you have the vision. That's what's important.
Yeah, I wanted to come out exactly how I have it in my mind, you know. And it's crazy to have a idea and bring it to life and to see it, to sit back and watch it all play out. It's like, wow,
Yeah.
I can't believe I got this all together.
Absolutely. Look at moderator. Careful showing photos like this. It will make a couple of drug addicts jealous. They will talk about you all night long.
Hey, it's all good. I don't care what they say, you know. It really doesn't matter. Nothing
Thank
they
you,
say
Jesus.
matters. I don't mind because they don't matter.
They don't matter.
They don't fucking matter.
Jesus, I'm closing in on 300. I have to go to therapy. I enjoy. Look who's
And
here.
if you guys don't know, this one's coming out this month. Or no, August.
2
months, yeah. The Instigators. I'm in this movie. I'm getting interviewed by the news people outside of City Hall in Boston. And then this movie.
That's the one.
Where I play a hitman. Crazy things happen in this one. This one was all over the news, Channel 8. They all covered it.
All day long they did.
Yeah, it was like they were
Everybody
playing.
say hi to Joy Faraci.
Hey, Joy, what's going on?
We love you, Joy.
I think her birthday just passed, right, Joy?
I think
it was her birthday recently.
Uh-oh.
It was either her or her husband or something like that. But happy birthday. I seen it on Facebook. And don't worry, Joey, we're gonna take care of Scammy.
One way or the other.
I'm gonna take care of him in this life, and then when he passes away, I'll be here to continue to share how much of a weasel he is, and he will never escape. I will always let the people know exactly who he is. And we got a video for next week about Scammy Gravano, and it's pretty good. I'm working on it now, and me and Sonny will bring it to you guys.
July 30th. It's our birthday.
Oh, July 30th.
If I remember right, yeah, I think so.
Oh, Angel's birthday was recently, right?
Yes.
Happy birthday to Angel Gotti.
Yeah, that now my son had to go from Florida, right? From West Palm Beach. He's going to Tennessee. They made him go to Atlanta for a layover. He was there for 2.5 fucking hours. And it was 20 minutes to go from Atlanta to Tennessee, where he was going originally in the first place.
Why they did that? So when he bought the ticket, was the layover in it? Or they just popped it on?
Yeah, he thought it was just changing planes, but it was 2.5 hour layover.
Yeah, I went to San Diego. I won't fly, man. I don't trust it. I ain't listen, you know how much abuse them planes take and how often they're running the planes constantly. I'm not the one that's going to be on that when it breaks. It's not going to happen. At least if you're in a car, you're on a train, you have a chance.
Well, I once did the Amtrak from Florida to New York. I will never do that again.
Why?
It was uncomfortable.
It's
17 hours in the train.
Unless you got a sleeper car.
I did.
And you still didn't like it?
And it was still it's so tight and it was uncomfortable. And then when you get to Virginia, you still got another 6-hour drive ahead of you. So altogether, it's 24 hours. If I drove, it would have been 23 hours.
I took the train to Iowa once.
Iowa?
Yeah. Well, I went from Hartford to Philadelphia, Philadelphia to Chicago, Chicago to Illinois, like near I forgot the name of the
Wait a
city.
minute. Chicago's in Illinois.
Yeah, lower in Illinois. I
Uh-huh.
went Peoria, down to Peoria, and then from there went over to Buffalo, Iowa. That's where I had a funeral for my father
Oh,
back in the day.
wow. Yeah,
2000 and,
that was some
2009.
story.
Yeah, it is a wild story.
You need a couple of benzos for a good train ride. The moderator says.
Nah, I'm good. I do everything sober. And remember, if you're out there struggling with drug addiction or alcoholism, you can get sober too. You can start your whole journey right now. It could be a whole new life for you. And that's one thing I love about being sober. It's like everything that I do is new now. You know, it's not because I used to hate living before. I didn't like waking up. I didn't look forward to my life. And now I do look forward to everything I do.
That's perfect. Bravo for you. And for everybody whose lives you've been touching since I've been involved over here. I see so many people thanking you, you know. Your
Yeah.
phone is open, your email is always open if people want to talk. And that's
Yeah,
good.
anything I can do to help. You got to try to help people, man, instead of tearing people down, you know?
Yeah. Unless you have unless you have a YouTube account.
Yeah. Unless you're a non-creator. If you don't create content, I guess that's all you got, right? So stick with the program. At worst, I think Trump will get
Yeah, he will.
probation.
It'll be a very strict probation, but that's what he's getting. He still has 3 more indictments exactly.
That's insane. He's going through all these trials. 11, you said?
No, I was being, exaggerating, but I think it's at least 5 more, I think. Jessup, no. Yeah, I saw something the other day. I don't know what he's done since then. He called him I still like the little fuck, he called him. Do you see that?
He's got four criminal cases going right now.
4, yeah, okay, see?
Wow. So, wait, so he got convicted on 1, so he's got more. And what happens if he gets convicted over and over? They're gonna just let him keep going? Like,
Yeah.
They're not gonna put him in prison?
Well, maybe down the road at some point. They want to set every precedent they can with him. You know what I'm saying?
Joey Merlino shattered Phoebe's dream.
Yeah.
Listen, Phoebe shattered his own dream.
34 counts. You know, I think half of them were misdemeanors. So that's why the judge said you can rule 4, 4, and 4. 4, it was agreed, 4 didn't, 4, you can only charge him with a misdemeanor. You don't charge him with a felony. They said, you know what? Tomorrow's Friday. I don't want to be here for the fucking weekend. He's guilty. Boom. Let's go. Let's go home.
It's probably what they did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to waste our time with this. We want to get on with our lives. Because have you ever been on a jury?
Yeah. No. I tell them what I think. And when I came down here in 21, last year I went. And it was a child molestation case. That one I wanted. And, so you're getting grilled and in front of everybody in the room. And what did you do in New York? And, this and that. And I had my own private investigation business. And I even had a few cases like this. That was what killed me. I didn't even realize it at the time. Prosecution wanted me bad.
The defense is like, no.
No way.
Oh, so they're able to say no, like the prosecution or the defense. They have the right to.
They both have to agree that this juror is okay.
And the defense is like, no, they knew that you probably would have said, like, convict him.
Yeah.
I mean, those people, they don't stand a chance, especially in Florida. They should all be held accountable. I heard they're going to start giving them the death penalty in Florida.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
DeSantis.
Who ultimately decides? The judge, or does the jury decide his punishment?
Who decides what? On a juror?
Trump's punishment.
Judge. The one he just called the devil.
Yeah, the one he just called corrupt and the devil.
Yeah.
So I think that was a major mistake for him to do that. I don't think he should have.
Every lawyer he had, going all the way back even to Cutler, you know, I don't know how many times during the course of anything he was involved with going like this. John, shut up.
Oh my God! What about Rudy Giuliani? Still on his side, right?
Oh, Rudy Giuliani's facing. He's been indicted on RICO charges.
Oh, he's in trouble too, still, right?
He was the big hot star. You know, I invented RICO, and we're gonna get them all.
Yeah.
Comes back and smacks you in the face, Mr. Giuliani. Yes, you've been indicted under the RICO Act. Oh, but wait a minute. I'm Rudy
Wait.
Giuliani.
I want to help bring that to the forefront. You can't do that.
Hey, look at that. I love that name. Rico Rudy.
Says Arizona Attorney General says former New York mayor has been served an indictment in state's fake elector case alongside 17 other defendants for his role in an attempt to overturn the former president's loss to Joe Biden in 2020. So
have you ever seen all the videotapes they have of first of all when Trump won and Hillary Clinton and everybody else screaming, calling up different states and everything else, and then even before that, it's been going on forever. Whoever loses says I want to recount. I got it.
Yeah,
This has been a disgusting torture of a human being. Hey, Wyatt Earp's here.
Hey, Wyatt Earp, what's going on? So it says, hold on, I'm trying to get this. Donald Trump's former lawyer Giuliani seeks a new trial in defamation case, February 20th. Donald Trump's ex-lawyer Rudy Giuliani on Tuesday asked the judge to rule in his favor to grant a new trial in a lawsuit by two Georgia elected workers in which ordered to pay $148 million for falsely accusing them of committing election fraud. The jury in Washington ordered Giuliani to pay two workers for emotional harm as they suffered after they were falsely claimed that they rigged votes against Trump. Says the former New York mayor declared bankruptcy following the verdict.
Right.
I guess that's what they do, right?
Yeah.
They just say, oh, I'm filing bankruptcy. I don't have no money to pay. I'm just not going to pay it.
You shouldn't be able to file it after.
No.
If you look, if I know I'm going to trial, like, you know, in 2025, I'll file it now.
You can't move your assets, right? Once you got something
I can.
like that going
Get me on the dance floor. I'll show you.
Yeah. No, really. You can't move your assets once you have something like that pending, right?
Yeah.
Let's ask this guy. I think he moved his assets.
But you're right, Jesus. He could have. He was having fun in life. He was still doing good. He was doing, you know, what was that show? The Apprentice. He was hobnobbing with all the celebrities. All the Democrats loved him. Loved him. Wanted to come out, go see him in Mar-a-Lago, all that shit. It's all documented.
Did you ever think that Donald Trump would have been the president?
You know what? I saw an interview, and I remember it when it was that they interviewed him, that Oprah Winfrey, interviewed him back in the 70s.
And asked him, "Would you ever be president?" He said, "No, I have no desire."
He says, "I don't think I could work with them." Yeah, but then he goes, "But I'd be a damn good president." He said it even back then. But once he went to the political party and didn't go with them, they all turned against him from that day forward.
Well, he's did he switch parties?
Yes.
Democrat to Republican, or
Yes.
Republican to Democrat, whatever he did. It was Democrat to Republican. All these people switched, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's when they considered that he turned against them. But yes, I know, Doug. That would be great, not only just for America, but for Canada too.
I don't understand. That interview was in 1987. We got it right here. Here's one of him a long time ago. Let's check it out.
Oh.
Real estate developer is sounding more like a politician these days than America's most grandiose and controversial builder. When he disagrees with a matter of policy, he does it in a big way. Today, he sunk $95,000 into a full-page newspaper ad appearing in many papers criticizing the administration's foreign policy. Rumblings in the Trump camp point as far as the presidency. Could the Manhattan magnate be eyeing the White House, or is he just calling a bluff? Are you a Republican, Donald?
I'm a Republican, yes.
So if there were politics, it would be as a Republican.
It would be, I guess, as a Republican, but I don't see that there will be politics.
Why the ad, then? I mean, you said you wanted to say it. There's a lot of ways you can say things. I guess an ad is one way.
Look at the fake green screen.
Like this have you come on?
They didn't have the technology back then, so they have a green screen and they put the video after. That's pretty funny.
Why now?
Well, it was very easy. I was tired, and I think a lot of people are tired of watching other countries ripping off the United States. This is a great country. They laugh at us. Behind our backs, they laugh at us because of our own stupidity and the leaders. I mean, what we have a Persian Gulf situation. You saw what happened today. Billions and billions of dollars are being spent on getting oil for Japan, and they're not paying anything for it. Essentially, they're paying nothing for it. We have tankers going back and forth.
Billions
our
and
men are
billions.
losing their lives. I mean, they're losing their lives, Larry. We're spending billions and billions on protection, and those tankers are going over to Japan. It's just preposterous. I watched the Kuwaiti oil minister the other day laughing as he was explaining how much money they intend to make with the Bridgeton, which has been a total disaster, the Bridgeton. And I said to myself, isn't that a shame? He's talking about how much money they're going to make, and here we are. He's smiling and laughing. Why don't we get some of it? Why is it that we're protecting? We have frogmen, we have helicopters, we have aircraft carriers, and all sorts of ships all over the Persian Gulf, so that this man and his little group can make a lot of money. I think it's ridiculous.
Well, one of the reasons we say we're doing it is because we've been doing it. That all previous presidents have endorsed doing it.
It hasn't changed.
I guess the kind of thinking of an entrepreneur is because somebody else said it was right doesn't make it right, right?
Larry, the country is losing $200 billion a year.
$200
billion. This country cannot continue to lose $200 billion. Japan is one of the wealthiest machines ever created. Saudi Arabia, and it's not, hey, let me tell you, I'm a big beneficiary of Japan. They buy my apartments in spades. They're fine people, but they're laughing to themselves as to what's happening over here. We're not kidding ourselves. They're laughing to themselves, Larry, as to what's happening.
Yeah, have you heard what happened to the U.S. dollar in other countries? What they're doing with it?
Yeah, they got rid of it.
They're using it as like they're using it as like insulation and shit like piles of money. Like, let me show you this shit. Like, you won't believe this, because I'll just go there and grab it and come right back, and then I'll be able to buy some food, right?
Yeah. Larry King died in 2021. 21. That's right, Doug.
It says the U.S. dollar, what it takes for the U.S. dollar to collapse. Worthless inflation would result in the U.S. dollar collapse, decreasing the value of the U.S. dollar compared to global currencies. So in other countries, especially I think South America, I seen a video of a dump truck full of money. They're just piling it on the ground. They're just spreading it out. What the fuck?
Let's go.
Let's take a trip. Come back with big suitcases full of money. All right, I can buy some chips now. I can splurge a little bit. It's crazy.
It's gonna cost $1.5 trillion to rewrite the Farm Bill to criminalize cannabis. What?
To recriminalize cannabis?
What the heck is going on here?
And then Biden saying, "Oh, we're gonna make marijuana schedule 3, like it's him doing it. Like,
yeah,
hey, look at me. I did." He has nothing to do with it. He's just the one that signs a piece of paper that the other people are in control of.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't get it, man. I don't get it. How are these people able to get away with this shit?
Oh, look, I'm sorry. I was reading Doug Ross's thing. He's right. There's so much oil up there in Canada. You know, when Biden came in, the first thing he did, the very first thing he did was shut down the pipeline.
Why? Like, what would be the reason for that? Well,
Because we're gonna run out of oil in close to 100,000 years. What the fuck?
It's crazy. I don't understand.
They want big pharma too, yeah, and monopolize the industry. That is unbelievable. Sit down and watch TV for an hour, especially in the daytime, and watch how many commercials you see for meds. What do they say? It brings it's costing the pharmaceutical $3 trillion a year to do all these commercials. So how are they getting it back? By raising the prices for doctors and then for us and everything else. But Louisiana just criminalized CBD gummies. Yeah, I saw that.
They criminalized it?
Yeah.
So what? If you get caught down there with any of that, you're going to jail?
Yep.
I mean, some places still, if you get caught with weed, in some places you're going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Is it legal there yet?
No, not yet.
No. So if you get caught in Florida, you're going to jail, right?
Yeah, but you can have a gun, so you shoot the people with the.
Makes no sense. Yeah, there's a stand your ground law down there. You can, if an intruder comes to your house, you can take care of them, right?
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. No questions asked. And what's great about New Orleans is the rats and everything, the four-legged rats, are happy if they criminalize it because they break into the prisons and they eat it all and they get high. Remember that?
Yeah, they broke into the jail, into a police department and ate the evidence room. Crazy.
They were laying on their backs, playing with themselves.
Got limits to go to Vancouver parts, but not everywhere close. What we need to go out, Staxx. We're sitting on the biggest reserves of natural gas in the world and oil. Crazy.
But sexual battery on a child in New Orleans, it still doesn't carry a mandatory minimum time.
Doesn't make sense, man. A lot of this shit does not make sense.
Absolutely.
Have you seen the parole board videos? They record the parole board videos.
Right.
And I'm going to get some of them. And we're going to, we'll react to some of the parole board's interviews because they're public.
It used to be a TV show.
They're public. They stream them publicly on a website, and I can get the videos, and they do it on Zoom. So they record them and they put them on their website. So we'll react to a couple of cases.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. You would not believe the shit that goes on there.
And the questions that they ask,
It's insane.
Yeah.
Especially in Connecticut.
Really?
So this girl She was a drug addict. She got in trouble for beating her kid one time. Kid had bruises all over the kid, and I guess she dropped a piece of a Suboxone. The kid ate it and died. She gets arrested, goes
I
to
remember that.
prison. They put her on Suboxone in prison.
Wow.
She goes to a halfway house. She's out now. She's out of prison.
She's out.
Yeah, they gave her parole. So during the parole hearing, which I could get it, it's on video. She's like, she would not say her daughter's name. She would not like recognize her at all. And she said, they asked her, they said, you put a post on Facebook saying you wanted to beat your kid and this and that. I was just joking.
This is after she got out?
No, before.
That's what you went in.
Yeah. Before the kid died. And it's just crazy. I'm gonna play one of the videos for you. We'll do it like next week or something.
Okay. All right.
I got some time. Lots of great things coming in the future.
Yeah, next week we'll do that content creators thing too that we've been working on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, big things coming. Because I know you guys love it. For all you guys lurking in the shadows, keep watching. We're just getting started. I got a very busy weekend. Make sure you guys go check out Stealing Manhattan, the book by Burl Bear about Punch Stemaverovic.
Right.
The only American Pink Panther. And I got some interviews with him, and I got more on the way. You can't see him.
How come they never made a movie about that? I thought they were gonna.
No, they are.
Oh, okay.
It's coming. There's a whole bunch of stuff in the works right now.
I mean, just the title alone will get people to watch it.
Right?
It's a great title.
I know. Those lowlifes should stay online all night long. Will be triggered by Staxx announcing future plans. Oh, don't worry. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I don't. They're not even in my vision. I don't give a fuck what they
all
do.
night long.
Listen, if you're streaming for like fucking 5-8 hours, then you need to get a fucking life on some real shit.
I mean, some of it's fun. It gets a little too long. Hey, Muggsy, it's fun to watch because you're just hanging out and people having conversations. But
5 hours?
5 hours is long.
Get a fucking life. Like, go take a shower. Go do something with yourself.
Hey, Paul. I took a shower.
Not you.
Oh.
These people who stream 24 hours a day. They don't eat food. They don't take showers. They don't fucking do anything. They just sit there and fucking, I don't know what they do. I really don't give a fuck. I know I got a real life and a lot of big, great things on the way. I got a really busy weekend, so stay tuned. A lot of great things in the works. I got more of the Pee-wee interview dropping. Part 6 and 7. 6, 7, and 8 will be out this weekend. I'm dropping one tonight, one tomorrow, and one on Sunday.
Oh, my God. Muggsy said that stand-up guy did 10 hours last night.
Don't know who that is. Don't give a fuck.
He's a guy that stands up.
Yeah. Probably sits down when he pisses too.
Yeah.
A lot of new interviews coming too. I got some great guests. You guys are going to be shocked at the people that you see coming on this show. You'll know once they're already here, you'll know who they are.
Guess who just signed to do Partners? Was it Silent Partners? We're finishing that up, and the next one we're doing is The Ministry.
Yeah.
Steve Austin. Not the guy that played Steve Austin in the $6 Million Man. What the fuck's his name?
Mm-hmm.
Remember the show, The $6 Million Man? He was married to Farrah Fawcett.
Yeah.
Lee Majors. Lee Majors is going to be in it.
That's huge.
We're waiting for Lawrence Fishburne to sign the paperwork. He's going to come on board. He's a big name. Robert Darby. I mean, the independents like you are now, this is the time. Because these people don't even want to deal with SAG.
Hey, Doug, he could be okay, but I don't give a fuck. I don't know him, don't want to know him, but thanks. But thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate you all. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. A lot of great things in the works. If you want to be a guest on this show, just email me at BillStaxx2021. And if you want to donate to the show, hit up my Cash App and Chatting with Staxx. And if you want to be an investor into the projects I got going on, just email me and we'll work something out. And if you want to be involved, just hit me up. To all the people that hit me up and want to be a part of this project, I'll be reaching out to you very soon and letting you know the schedule and see what you're able to do. So stay tuned. A lot of great things.
Absolutely.
If you like this show, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. So you can get our videos every time they drop. And if you don't like the show, too fucking bad, start your own podcast.
Thank you, Jesus. And remember,
don't be a bitch. Peace.
And all new at 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged, and investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.